Yes, it is true. Germans have a reputation for not being exactly averse to alcohol. But is their love of Germany's world-famous beer still as strong? That's what we find out in this episode of Meet the Germans. Plus, you will see me taste some German classic liquors that I couldn't bring myself to try out yet. The drinking culture in Germany may shock foreigners, especially if they come from a society where alcohol isn't that important or is forbidden. What shocked me was that public drinking is legal and tolerated here, which is very different from my experience in India, where women buying alcohol in public is still quite a taboo. But here, I understand the Germans' open love for beer, because they have a long history that goes back thousands of years. In the 1st century AD, the Roman historian Tacitus described the Germanic people as rather persistent beer drinkers. In the Middle Ages, monks diligently brewed beer in their monasteries. It was originally for their own consumption, but they eventually sold it too.
In 1516, the purity law was enacted in Bavaria to ensure the beer's quality.
And about 200 years ago, the first beer garden opened in Munich. Today, they are popular all over Germany. And pubs, breweries and bars are still very important places for social interaction. Let's go! German wine has been produced since Roman times, and the country now boasts a wide variety of both red and white wines with hard-to-pronounce names. The best ones, like Riesling, Spätburgunder or the Müller-Thurgau, can be found in either the Rheinhessen, Pfalz, Baden regions or here in the Mosel Valley. My favorite, Sekt or sparkling wine. In Germany, this is a must-have for celebrations, although I don't think it always requires a special occasion. Prost. Overall, Germans have long perceived alcohol to be a Kulturgut or cultural asset.
Ich denke schon, dass es ein Kulturgut ist, also es ist sehr in unserer Ess- und Trinkkultur verankert.
Ja, weil es eine lange Geschichte hat in Deutschland, gerade das Bier und der Wein in vielen Regionen. Und viele sich auch ihre Kultur darauf beziehen.
Das ist einfach Tradition und ich finde, Traditionen sollte man wahren, natürlich in gewissem Maße. Der Alkoholkonsum sollte natürlich nicht ausufern, aber ich finde, es gehört zum Brauchtum dazu.
Seit ich klein bin, ist Alkohol auch schon bei mir ein Thema, weil mein Vater früher Alkoholiker war.
Ich sehe es als sehr problematisch, weil ich finde, dass es als Kulturgut eigentlich überhaupt keinen Platz hat und dass das halt zu sehr viel Verharmlosung in der Gesellschaft führt.
Bei welchen Gelegenheiten gehört für Sie Alkohol dazu?
So ein guter Rotwein zum Abendessen, finde ich, gehört zu manchen Gerichten schon dazu.
Bei uns zu Hause gehört Alkohol zu festlichen Anlässen auf jeden Fall dazu, zum Beispiel Sekt oder Wein.
Wenn ich zu Freunden fahre, Freunde besuche, Familie.
Wenn man weiß, man hat auch was zu feiern, nicht ohne Grund, wenn man was geschafft hat vielleicht, ja.
And no wonder that Germany is still considered to be a high consumption country for alcohol, with Germans drinking almost twice the global average. Germans are free to start drinking quite early on in life. Legally, young people are allowed to drink beer and wine in the company of their parents at the age of 14. And it seems like they can afford it. Did you know that the alcohol prices here belong to the lowest in Europe? So it doesn't come as a surprise that Germany also has an alcoholism problem. Around 3 million Germans between the ages of 18 and 64 face alcohol-related issues, and almost 8 million German adults consume alcohol in a risky way. During festivals like Carnival or Oktoberfest, many people drink an insane amount of alcohol. But things are changing around here. In the last 4 decades, Germans have cut down massively on their alcohol consumption. According to studies, in 1980, Germans aged 15 and above consumed on average 15 liters of pure alcohol per capita. By 2021, this number came down to around 10 liters per year. Even though beer remains the Germans' favorite alcoholic drink, in the last 3 decades, beer sales have gone down by 30%. There are several reasons for this general decrease in alcohol consumption. For example, Germans are more health conscious nowadays and prefer sobriety more than they used to. Also, the German market offers a wide selection of non-alcoholic drinks, catering to the country's diverse tastes. Especially young Germans consume less alcohol nowadays. In 1993, 50% of 18 to 25-year-olds were regular alcohol drinkers. In 2021, this number went down to 32%. Capitalizing on this trend, initiatives like Sober Sensation have been organizing alcohol-free parties all over Germany. This is slowly catching up.
Was besonders ist bei unseren Partys ist, dass wir die Sinne ansprechen wollen, also 5 Sense Experience, alle Sinne anzusprechen, Sound, Licht, Düft, Geruchssinn und Geschmackssinn und aber auch fühlen, das heißt die Gesamtatmosphäre so zu bauen, dass die Gäste sich wohlfühlen. Ich sag mal, zwischen 25 und 35 ist die Hauptzielgruppe, eher gesundheitsbewusste Menschen, die auch neugierig sind auf das Konzept. Tatsächlich sind die Leute sehr überrascht, dass es funktioniert und dass sie sich auch selber darauf einlassen können, weil gerade in unserer deutschen Kultur ist es ja so, dass wir dann auch manchmal, also erstmal was trinken müssen, denken wir, damit wir locker werden, aber wenn dann die ersten Leute am Tanzen sind, dann sind auf einmal alle auf der Tanzfläche und die finden das dann alle total cool und die Reaktion der Leute ist eben sehr positiv und sehr überrascht, dass sie eben bemerken, wie das funktioniert und dass es wirklich eine Sache ist, die klappt.
Nonetheless, alcohol is still drunk quite commonly at social gatherings in Germany. And I did say I was going to taste some liquors, so here it goes. After meals or late in the evening, Germans often put schnapps or some kind of liquor on the table. For this episode, I selected 3 of these drinks that I haven't tried before. Number 1 on the list, the Jägermeister. Undoubtedly, this is Germany's most famous herbal liquor. And now let's see how it tastes. Tastes like Coca-Cola and fennel. Up next, the original Pfeffi. This peppermint liquor is popular in Germany's eastern states. The last one, Eierlikör or eggnog. Egg yolk, sugar, alcohol. Is it a drink or a pudding? It did taste better than I expected, not eggy at all. That aside, do I have my own favorite German drink? Of course, Radler in the summer and Glühwein in winter. How about you? What's your take on the German drinking culture? Share it in the comments.